When I first came here, God told me to start with young people. When they graduated, they became mission pioneers of here in Hope, Philippines. Around 3 years, we were able to break through 1,000 young people and mostly children. Then, pandemic came. And most of the people here don't have cell phone or laptops. So little by little, those life group were dissolved. And then some of them have to find job in Manila so that they can support their family. At first, I was not shaken. But when leaders started to message me that they become discouraged, they felt unworthy. That's why when they left, all I can do is cry. I don't know also what to say. People that I discipled, were close to me, who even lived with me here. It's like a loss of a loved one. But God is there always encouraging me to just continue what I'm called to do. He told me that my sole purpose in life is to build these people. So wherever God will bring them, it's up to Him. So I have to learn that kind of trust in the Lord. So I began to have compassion. And then the Lord put into my heart that the church is the hope of the world, is the one He will use so that these people will have the promise of God. After our 10th year anniversary last year, that's when God told me that, okay, Claire, it's time. The harvest is ready. So I gathered again my team. In my surprise, those who committed to go with me and serve with me, most of them were the kids before, in our kids' church. When they were children, of course we know children will be children. They love to play and be naughty, and But God told me that every word that we are teaching these children, it's planted in them. Yes, we will not see the fruits right away, but we will going to see it in His time. And now when I see them, when they stand on the stage, when they lead worship, it's not only the skills I'm seeing, but also the heart of worship that was built in them. And I believe it started when they were in the kids' church.
Nag-rent kami ng jeep para may masakyan kami papuntang Tumawini. So Tumawini is the only church we have dito sa Isabela. They are youth now. Some of them are core teams, some of them are leaders, and they are serving the Lord with us. And I also want to thank God for always being there for me. Pag-outreach, pagpa-pioneer sa iba, most especially sa Santa Maria High School. Kasi before yung Santa Maria High School ay honestly nawala siya. Lord, I want makita muli kung paano ka gumalaw before. That's my prayer before, and that's why yung desire ng puso ko is to really outreach, to really reach out for the youths. And that's why we are pioneering. Naniniwala ako dun sa word ni God that our work is really not in vain.
I've started to say yes to God at my age at 13. Ako yung pinaka-bata among all leaders when Ate Claire started Hope Isabela. Dating ako yung bata na uma-attend ng kids live group. Then the Lord will use me at my young age also to share His love towards those children. Now I'm a live group leader and one of the leader handling Pioneer Live Group in Ragansor National High School. I can say that now God used me for more. God used me for greater that I can imagine.
Even though I'm attending in the church, I'm still doing the things that I know God doesn't want me to do, like going to party. Ibigay yung seryosong relasyon ko sa Panginoon to serve Him faithfully and not to do the things that He doesn't want me to do. So from there, sinasabi ko or masasabi kong nahirapan na akong i-give up siya, pero little by little, na-overcome ko naman siya through the help of God. So, unti-unti, every time na may life group, ginagawa ko yung pag-volunteers for icebreaker until such time na challenge ako ni Ate Claire to lead people. Start akong mag-teach ng mga kaklase ko at sila yung lagi naming nila life group sa school. Thank you, Ate, for not giving up on me. Ang dami kong ginawang kapasawayan at sobrang matigas ang ulo ko nung time na nagsisimula ka pa lang sa akin na i-build as people ng God. Dahil doon, nakita ko kung gaano ka kabuti at gaano ka katyaga. Kaya yun yung malaking pinagpapasalamat ko sa iyo, Ate Claire, na hindi mo ko binitawan para itama or ituwid kami sa tamang landas ng buhay.
After the pandemic, some of those leaders who were like scattered, most of them went to Manila. And they started to pioneer a church there. Now I'm seeing what's, the plan of the Lord. So it's like the first century church when Stephen died. Then the church is scattered. And it's very painful for the church when it happened. But what the enemy meant to harm us, God will turn it for our good. When I first came here in Isabela, I don't have plans to stay here. It's just for a vacation. I went with my mom giving clothing to the poor. When I saw this child barefoot and playing with the wooden car, that's when God started to touch my heart. That He died for that child. So whatever I have, I will give to God's heart because that's His heart, that's His word. If I do not respond to His call, He will still do the same thing here. I mean, no one can stop God's plan for these people, for Isabela, for Philippines. But the fact that He called me, He chose me, that's what I'm grateful about. I told Him, Lord, I want to see your face. And then He told me, you will see my face if you go back to the Philippines. At first, I don't understand what He meant for that. I followed, I left everything. I went to here in the Philippines and then I said, okay, God, I'm here now in the Philippines. Can I see your face now? And that's when God told me, start with young people. And like, what is the connection with these young people to, seeing God's face? And then, after a few years, when I saw how the lives of these young people were transformed, and then when they worship, how much they love God, and then when they raise their hand, when they dance, when they shout, and then God suddenly whispered to me, now my daughter, do you see my face? And then I started to look again to the faces of these little ones. And then I said, yes, God, thank you. Now I see your face.